So I had this dream that I was walking through a valley, like the Grand Canyon kind of look, in the ravine, walking through it. I'm all alone. It's really silent. As I'm walking, the ground starts to tremble and shake like an earthquake. I look behind me, and I see, turning the corner of the ravine, a flood just careening towards me, and it's almost as high as the top of the ravine. And it terrifies me, not just because there's a flood, but because it wasn't a flood of water. It was a flood of human beings. It was as creepy as it sounds. Not bodies, they were alive. But these people, I knew in my heart, just by the look of it, in my spirit, that it was pure evil. There was no good, no holiness, righteousness in it. It was pure evil. And I get swept up. It just overtakes me. And I'm in the mass of these people, and I rise to the top of it, and people all over me. And it's like that people are committing sins, various sins. And I know it's weird and hard to picture, but it's literally just like a flood of living bodies all committing acts of sin. And I'm surrounded by it, and I'm caught up in it. As I am being carried away by this flood, terrified, full of horror, chaos and confusion, I look up, and at the top of the ravine, walking along one of the ledges, at the very top, on the outside of the ravine, I see a man walking, and he's in white. And of course, immediate inclination is, oh, Jesus. And it was Jesus walking. He was glowing. He had light emanating from him, and he was walking along, and I saw somebody walking beside him. It was my fiance at the time, and they're walking, and he's like really far away, like hundreds of yards away up at the top of this ravine, and yet it's like telescopic vision. It's like I can see him as if he's like right in front of me, even though I know he's really far away. And so I can see the details in his face, and he just looks at me, and he's got this very intense look. Yet, while it is intense and stern, I can just feel so much love in his eyes as well. Nothing but love. Love, compassion, and then he says to me, "My son, why are you down there when you should be up here with me?" And then I woke up. That, I think, was the most ashamed and convicted I've ever felt. I've never felt conviction from the Lord like that before. I mean, you can't really get much worse than, rebuke from him himself, from his own mouth. I think the only thing more would have been if I were awake and he showed up and said that.